Namaskaram. Stories, a reflection of Gita and Vedas. The flood that turned into a blessing. ARUNI'S devotion. In ancient times, as narrated in the Mahabharata, the revered sage Daumya lived in a forest hermitage that functioned as a Gurukula. Students came from distant regions to study not only the Vedas but also discipline, humility, and righteous conduct. Among his disciples were three well known pupils Upamanyu, Veda, and a gentle boy from Panchala named Aruni. Aruni was not the most brilliant in recitation, yet his sincerity, obedience, and reverence for his teacher made him especially dear to the sage. The hermitage maintained a small agricultural field for its sustenance. One day during the rainy season, a relentless downpour flooded the surroundings. The sage feared that water might enter the cultivated land and destroy the crops. Calling Aruni, he instructed him, "Go and see whether the embankments hold. Prevent the water from entering the field." Without hesitation, the boy took a spade and walked into the heavy rain. After carefully examining the channels and bunds, he discovered a breach through which water was rushing forcefully into the field. He tried repeatedly to repair it, first packing mud, then placing stones, and again reinforcing it with grass and soil. Each attempt failed as the strong current washed everything away. Standing in the cold rain, he reflected, "My Guru's word must not prove false." Then a sudden idea arose. Since nothing else could stop the flow, he lay down across the gap, pressing his own body against the opening. The water struck him continuously, mud covered him, and the chill numbed his limbs, yet the flow into the field was stopped. He remained there unmoving for hours, determined not to abandon his teacher's command. Meanwhile, when Aruni did not return, Daumya grew anxious. With the other students, he went searching and called out repeatedly, "Aruni, where are you?" From the flooded field came a faint reply, "Revered sir, I am here, holding back the water." They hurried to the spot and saw him lying in mud and water, serving as the embankment itself. The sight deeply moved the sage. With moist eyes, he lifted and embraced the boy. The teacher said affectionately, "My child, you have not merely studied dharma, you have lived it. Because you rose from the waters, when called, you shall be known as Uddalaka Aruni. May true knowledge awaken within you." By the power of Guru's blessing, Aruni later became a celebrated seer and teacher of sacred wisdom. Knowledge does not arise from intellect alone, but from humility and dedication. When a student holds the teacher's words sacred and performs duty with unwavering commitment, learning transforms into realization and obedience itself becomes wisdom. This is the fourth mantra from the sixth sukta and first mandala of the Atharva Veda. May the rains become auspicious and bring us nourishing joy is the meaning of this mantra. In the story, the same rain had two possibilities. It could destroy or sustain life. Because Aruni acted with duty, reverence, and self-sacrifice, the destructive nature turned into a blessing for Aruni. When human conduct is righteous and devoted, even powerful forces of nature become harnessing rather than calamity. Through obedience to the teacher and commitment to dharma, adversity itself becomes a grace. Narayana, Narayana.